Good morning, dear students. Welcome to your SST class. Let's begin the third chapter of economics, that is, poverty as a challenge. In this chapter, we are going to see meaning of poverty, indicators for poverty, poverty line, two typical cases of poverty, poverty trends in India, group vulnerable to poverty, interstate disparities, global poverty scenario, causes of poverty, anti-poverty measures, and challenges to poverty reduction. Dear students, let me tell you the meaning of poverty. Poverty is the condition in which a person lacks the financial resources and essential things to enjoy minimum standards of life. It is the most difficult challenge faced by independent India. Poor people can be landless laborers in villages, jhuggi and slum dwellers in cities and towns, daily wage workers at construction sites, children working in dhabas, or even beggars. As per the Poverty Report 2011-12, roughly 270 million people in India live in poverty. This means India has the largest single concentration of poor in the world, where every fourth person is poor. Now, let's see poverty as seen by social scientists. Social scientists analyze poverty from many aspects besides levels of income and consumption. These aspects are poor level of literacy, lack of access to healthcare, lack of access to sanitation and safe drinking water, so on, malnutrition leading to poor resistance to disease, lack of job opportunities. Children, now let's see two typical cases of poverty. The following two cases show the many dimensions of poverty, including lack of proper food, shelter, healthcare, education, as well as clean water and sanitation. They also show lack of regular means of livelihood. Let's see two cases. First, the urban case. 33 years old Ram Sharan works as a daily wage laborer in a wheat flour mill near Ranchi in Jharkhand. He manages to earn around rupees 1,500 a month when he finds employment, which is not often. The money is not enough to sustain his family of 6, that includes his wife and 4 children aged between 12 years to 6 months. He has to send money home to his old parents who live in a village near Ramgarh. His father, a landless laborer, depends on Ram Sharan and his brother, who lives in Hazaribagh, for sustenance. Ram Sharan lives in a one-room rented house in a crowded basti in the outskirts of the city. It's a temporary shack built of brick and clay tiles. His wife, Shanta Devi, works as a part-time maid in a few houses and manages to earn around rupees 800. They manage a meager meal of dal and rice twice a day. But there's never enough for all of them. His elder son works as a helper in a tea shop to supplement the family income and earn another rupees 300, while his 10 years old daughter take care of the young siblings. None of the children go to school. They have only 2 pair of hand-me-down cloth each. New ones are brought only when the old clothes become unwearable. Shoes are a luxury. The younger kids are undernourished. They have no access to health care when they fall ill. Now, let's see the rural case. Lakha Singh belonged to a small village near Meerut in Uttar Pradesh. His family does not own any land, so they do odd jobs for the big farmers. Work is erect and so is income. At times they get paid rupees 50 for a hard day's work, but often it's in kind like a few kilograms of wheat or dal or even vegetables for toiling in the farm throughout the day. The family of 8 cannot always manage 2 square meals a day. Lakha lives in a kacha hut on the outskirts of the village. The women of the family spend day chopping fodder and collecting firewood in the field. His father, a TB patient, passed away 2 years ago due to lack of medication. His mother now suffers from the same disease and life is slowly ebbing away. Although the village has a primary school, Lakha never went there. He had to start earning when he was 10 years old. New clothes happen once in a few years. Even soap and oil are a luxury for the family. So, children, you can compare the two cases, one from urban and other from rural, how poverty is seen.